Hello, everybody.
Warning. The earth is going to fucking hell. We're all going to die, Rich. We're all going to die.
1, 2, 1, 2.
This is the Superuglyshow.
We get through by the bare minimum.
Yeah.
And expect nothing more.
True savages of podcasting game. It's Superuglyshow time. Hi. Holy shit! Fucking Richie Superuglyshow.
Yo. What'd you expect, motherfucker?
Me, Richie. Not you, asshole. Fucking damn right it is, Richie. You're an animal. You're an animal.
Camel toe is in. I'm telling you,
not.
Rocky, it is.
You're a fucking mental patient.
Camel toe is in.
Fuck you guys. Superuglyshow.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like that's part of the show. It's part of the
Hey, come on, no! No! If you here to piss off people, how valuable is human life, really?
yeah, fucking Rocky.
Yes!
Yes.
I gave up on your call.
What up, everybody?
What up?
It is Tuesday, and we're here. Quarantine and all. We're fucking here.
We should be socially distant.
Well, we're supposed to be at least 6 feet apart, apparently.
This isn't 6 feet apart.
No, this is not even close to 6 feet. I'm in inches away from you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why does he have his eyes covered? It looks
Is this thing on right?
it looks like he's gonna do some weird sex act.
I don't think he gets what he's supposed to be doing here.
Am I doing this right?
I think he's confused.
Yeah.
This is not like some weird.
He's going in
orgy.
for like a bank robbery. He's covering his eyes instead of
I
his
don't
mouth.
know. It looks like he's about to get fucking
He's
blindfolded.
just so
fucked.
he's so used to juices just being thrown into his mouth anyway. It doesn't matter at this point. It really doesn't.
No fluid.
Rich, before the show, you were telling me how you're hoping this affects the black communities and Hispanic communities. You want to
Wow.
embellish on that?
Wait, what did you just say?
Well, before the show, when I was playing the arcade, you were like, I hope this Corona thing really hits the black communities and Hispanic communities. And I was like, all right, we'll talk about that on the show. And so I wanted to kind of see what you meant by that.
Dude, are you trying to get me killed? I never said anything like that. What are you saying?
You didn't just say that to me over there.
No, I am Hispanic.
Then I am mistaken. I'm sorry. I could have sworn that's what you said to me.
That's
No.
a very aggressive statement.
I'm
could've sworn.
actually half.
I'm already done with this gimmick. It's driving me
Yeah,
nuts.
Yeah,
I'm
take mine
actually half Puerto Rican, and that would be horrible.
Oh, all right. So just the black community. That's what you were saying then?
No,
Richie's racism behind the scenes is just, it's
no,
unbearable at times.
I am not racist. at all.
Unbearable at times.
This whole shit is just weird, and do you guys when you guys go out to the stores? Don't you feel like the vibe it's
Rich.
different?
What?
No,
Out to the stores. That's my wife's job, Rich.
Oh my God.
I don't go out to the stores. Food, kitchen, you get it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a wife thing, Rich.
All right, when you go get gas
Love you,
for your
honey.
car.
When I go,
No, seriously, when you guys go out to anywhere, doesn't it feel so different out there?
Well, because everyone's on edge. Like, are you diseased?
Yeah.
Everyone thinks everybody's got corona, so they look at you like, yep,
Yeah.
you're the one.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
completely weird.
Yeah.
Like you're the person that's hiding the zombie bite,
Yeah, exactly.
and I hate that fucking feeling.
Yeah, and everybody's like, are you here for what I need? Because if you are, I will take you down if there's only one left.
Yeah.
Like if we're both there for, a fucking dish soap and there's only one left, there's going to be a problem.
Do you know why? Because you say like a little bit about everything.
Yeah.
Why the toilet paper?
That I have no idea.
Why? Like
You can't possibly. First of all, if you're one of the people buying the 24-pack, how much shitting or how big is your family? You're never gonna. You won't use that in 6 months.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be. There'll be more toilet paper. I promise you.
Why though?
It's
Why
weird.
are they doing
It's
that?
such a weird object.
I think it just caught on. Like someone was like as a goof. Like I think most of these things start as a goof. Like, and then someone takes it and runs with it and makes it serious.
Yeah.
But I think someone was like, get the bread and milk, and then he was like, hey, don't forget the toilet paper. And the wife was like, why do you say the toilet paper? And then all of a sudden she was like, I better get that fucking toilet paper. He threw that in with the bread and milk. It must be important, And then she told her friend, and then the fucking Sachem Sewing Circle was like, dude, get toilet paper. You need toilet paper.
No, but this is worldwide. This whole toilet paper
Exactly.
thing.
A lot of things go worldwide that is stupid.
This is the stupidest.
Yeah, that to me, I can't even begin to think of why someone would need an extensive amount of toilet paper. Like, it's not like they're buying like 6 rolls. They're buying like 24, 48 rolls of toilet paper.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense.
None at all. What are they doing? Like, is it Halloween every day where they live?
Did you buy a lot of toilet paper?
No.
Okay.
No.
No,
I don't know why. Like
I didn't buy
did.
any extra toilet paper.
Yeah.
I think I have 6 or 7 rolls left at the house.
Yeah, I got
and
a
that's
few
gonna
rolls
last.
here.
Yeah.
It's just Jeff and I at the house. How
I
many
got 3
asses?
women. I got 3 women, and we won't go through those the rolls where I'll be like, "Fuck, we're in
Yeah.
trouble now."
I mean, what if I want to wipe my ass and there's no toilet paper at the fucking store now?
Use your sock.
I mean, I hope they have baby wipes or something. That's just
No,
crazy.
see, people are buying a baby. Well, you see that asshole who bought 17,000 bottles of fucking hand sanitizer and was trying to mark it up and
Yeah.
sell it on Amazon and
Yeah,
all this
yeah.
shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all those places were like, "Oh, by the way, you're not allowed to sell your shit on here." So he just got stuck with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
But he tried to play it off like, he was at first trying to like, it was a smart business move to help my family. And then, like he was a dick about it, but then tried to play it
Really?
off like, no, I'm not trying to be a dick and price gouge. Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
you
you
were
are.
trying to price gouge and rip people off. That's what you're trying to
selling,
do.
Like
Who
the
is this
regular
asshole?
bottles for like $100 bucks.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
It's crazy.
anywhere between $10 and $70
What a
was what I
dick.
heard. Yeah. Trying to for hand sanitizer, like
We got to get him on the
dude,
show.
he went to like every store all over his state and like the surrounding states. Him and his brother, they spent like I heard like $80,000 on sanitizer.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
It's crazy.
What an idiot.
Yeah,
great.
We have to get him on the show.
that kid's never gonna come. Why? So we can sit there and be like, look at this fucking idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, well, who would invite themselves to do that, Richie?
Well, I'm gonna-
You're the scumbag that tried to fucking price gouge
I'm
people
gonna-
with hand
I'm gonna invite
sanitizer.
him. I'll sweet talk him.
Yeah, good luck finding them. So,
What's everybody doing out there?
is anybody got any corona? Anyone know anyone with it? I haven't met anyone who even knows anybody.
No,
with
no.
it.
I know people who are like my cousins, man, friends, sisters, husbands, wives.
Yeah, that's all
I'm like
horse
this
shit.
fucking horse shit. Everybody just
Yeah.
wants to be a part of the problem.
Well, yeah, you want to be. It's like the person when someone dies and they try to like make themselves somehow relate to their death. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they just want to be a part of it.
Yeah, it's just
And
sad.
it's like it's a weird thing to want to be a part of, like. But I've seen it before. Well, like someone and you're like, you didn't even know him. Why are you here? Like what are you? It's people get fucking weird in weird times. They really do. I don't understand.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that
Okay,
check,
the
Frankie.
toilet paper thing. The toilet paper, because it comes from China, and China said they were going to stop exporting the toilet paper to the States, so people panicked. So, hold on. China is where we get our toilet paper
It
from?
can't be the only place we get it from.
No, well, we're gonna start getting it from India. A lot of things.
Yeah,
That's
India.
why Trump's visit to India when he was in the stadium and they were fucking chanting.
Oh,
and
they were
singing to
loving him.
Oh yeah, that's because he
They were
was
loving him.
telling them that we're gonna buy billions of shit from you.
Wow.
Yeah,
So, China, you're out.
yeah. Basically,
See what happens
'Cause
now?
They weren't playing by by his rules.
Yeah, I do business with India too. So those are like the two main places you do business with, India and China. Everything gets made in those two places.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So, but Italy's kind of fucked, right? They're the ones getting it the worst right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they have
Yeah.
the highest old age population.
Italy has had this thing for fucking months, and they had no idea about it.
I saw the canals. You can actually see through them. Did you see that picture?
No.
What do
The
you
Venice canals, they're so polluted usually, but now because there's no traffic going on in Venice, that people are actually able to see the bottom of the canals.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nuts. Like that's kind of weird. It cleaned out that quick too, right? I guess the water's constantly flowing through there though.
Yeah, it's like a river. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a lot of traffic in there. So
That's pretty cool. This city doesn't have streets parts of it. It's
Yeah.
just like you have to take a gondola
Canals.
to get
That's
somewhere.
fucking dope.
that is.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks when the water rises. They get hit with floods all the time, but don't live on the second floor. What can I tell you? But is that it for the corona? You want to keep going on corona? Well, we got to talk about stuff affected by corona. So,
Well, yeah, I mean,
all right.
this whole thing is like
SmackDown and Monday Night Raw both went live, both with no crowds. Performed at the Performance Center. Very fucking weird because they're still like hamming up the gimmicks,
Yeah.
you know, and like doing their entrances and shit. Exactly, but it's silent.
yeah.
So like you know, people are coming out. Last night they had Austin on, and you know he's doing the "Can I get a hell yeah?" and there's literally no one there, so he's just looking at the crowd. And then
my
finally, the announcer, the one that he was gonna Stone Cold stun, you know, was like, "Hell yeah!" And then he was like, "What?" And then they did that whole thing. But it's so fucking weird in a wrestling event because there's all the pomp and pageantry of
Well, honestly,
wrestling. The UFC,
The most important thing is the UFC.
Tony Ferguson and Khabib.
And Khabib. What the?
Are they gonna do an empty garden?
Dude, all right, listen. These two.
How fucking cool would that
these
be,
two
though?
were supposed
I
to
don't know.
fight
That's
5
weird.
times already.
Yeah, every
5
time something
times.
comes up and fucks
It's
this
been
fight up.
It's been canceled, postponed.
Injuries.
Something happened.
There's always
5
something.
Other times, this right now is happening right before they're supposed to fight in a few weeks, and this fucking coronavirus hits, and now
They're
like-
talking about doing WrestleMania in an empty venue too, by the way.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they're like, I don't give a fuck if this thing gets done in Dana White's basement.
Yeah.
This fight has to happen.
Yeah.
Like we don't.
Well,
give a
doesn't the
fuck.
UFC have a performance center like WWE?
Yes, and that's what they said they might do.
Yeah, that like why wouldn't they just do it there where they do the
We
Ultimate
need-
Fighter?
This fight can't get fucking postponed.
They won't.
We can't.
They won't. Dana White wouldn't do that to the fans.
I mean,
this fight's going to air.
It's a great opportunity for sales.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is
I
a
mean,
huge.
the
And
watches-
because no one else is really doing
Yeah.
anything.
Because there's no sports on. If you
And you can't
if
go out.
If you cast the fight right now, everybody's gonna watch it.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
nothing. We have nothing else to do.
Nothing
Did,
else
did you
to-
watch Eddie on Saturday in
Yeah.
Brazil?
Yeah.
Now it was empty arena, and for one, you can hear the impact of everything so much better.
Yeah.
So much better. Like it's so much more fun to watch UFC in an empty arena.
Yeah.
You know, it's like watching a street fight. Where remember, you ever been to one of those street fights where it's literally like you and your
Yeah.
buddy,
Yeah, you
and
can
two
hear it.
people are fighting, and you're like, all right, this is pretty cool. It's like a just for us, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But with this, I believe it was Benson Henderson. He was in the corner of one of the guys, right? So there's still judges there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have to judge the fight. So every time his fighter was landing, he'd be like, great right hook, great right hook, good leg kick, good leg kick. So the judges are now hearing and correlating every time he connects. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
To kind of maybe sway their decision
Wow.
if it's a close fight.
Yeah.
They're now going to have the thought in their head of them hearing, oh, this guy was landing all the time.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Yeah.
genius. Rogan brought it up. I didn't think of that myself.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's a great fucking point to sit there and call those out, too. It was a genius on fucking the corner guy for that.
Yeah.
Because if it is a close fight, you know,
Yeah.
subconsciously the
Yeah.
judges might be like, hey, he was kicking ass the whole fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
especially when you put it in their head like that, of course.
Yeah.
Rogan's so insightful.
Rogan, I love Rogan. A lot of people don't, not a lot, but some people don't like him. I think it's
Nah,
like,
a lot of people love.
no, a lot of people don't like him.
No, I know. But if you look at
You don't like him, right?
I mean, with the UFC, he's awesome. Like with fighting and sports, I think he's
Like when he's not
Great,
talking
but
stuff
when-
you are committed to.
But
like
like
if he's
him-
just hanging out with Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer and
Yeah, it's
being
awesome.
funny.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right,
But
but,
when
if
he-
he's
when
talking,
he's
hanging out with Brendan Schaub and those guys, like
all right, but hold on. When he's hanging out with, let's say, Neil deGrasse Tyson,
yeah, I get it. He's a
You-
fucking weirdo.
You don't like him, right?
Yeah, well, no, but it's because it's not that I don't like him. It's that it's like being paid to advertise bullshit.
See,
It's
I don't,
like
I don't
having-
think
they
Rogan.
had this-
I don't
in what
think Rogan
sense?
would sell his morals
He
like
would
that.
in
though.
a heartbeat.
I
he
don't
would.
think he would.
Like he just had this fucking this virus fucking this guy is a disease specialist. It was all fucking bullshit and hype.
But how do you? Where do you get that from?
Because any of the information, all the information they were giving on the fucking coronavirus was fucking bullshit. Like they're trying to make this like it's the next fucking plague.
I agree.
Not so much.
We're shutting shit down.
That
When has
whole
this ever
fucking,
happened?
They're literally gonna destroy the economy. Period. No,
No.
offense
Now
about
you think this is-
50%?
The economy's gonna bounce right back.
No, it's not.
Yes,
50%
it
of
is.
small businesses
No,
are gonna go out of business.
because
100%. Both
Yeah.
gyms I work at, very successful. They're both like, if this goes past 2 weeks, we got to claim bankruptcy. That's how close people
yeah,
are paying
dude.
their
People,
bills.
you were a business owner.
That's
You know
so
how tight
that's
things
a
get,
lot of
man.
money to lose.
Imagine you had to shut your shop for 2 months, a month.
You know,
You had no money coming
and
in
then
for a
these gym
month.
owners are like, I have 1,000 people that want their money back.
Dude, airlines might go out of business. Fucking movie
Yeah.
chains might go out of business.
It's gonna be such a big impact, and the people like me, like I have $0 coming in because I worked at 2 gyms that have to close,
Yeah.
forced to close, and I'm like, can I go do private sessions where it's just me and a client? Nope, can't open a gym. So now we have 0 income. How long is it going to take me to catch back up after being out of work for how many weeks, and how many weeks every one of my clients who doesn't now have the money for personal training?
Yeah.
So how long is this going to take me to get back on my feet financially?
Yeah.
It's going to be devastating for the service industry.
Yeah. So you
Restaurants,
guys didn't close down,
you know?
which is very like weird to me. But neither did Micah's, and no barbershops did.
Yeah.
No.
So like I don't understand. I
Which
guess
is-
because you only have 8 chairs or
Yeah,
6
maybe.
chairs, or
Which
you
is
know what I
great.
mean, however many chairs. So you assume there's not going to be. But now it's
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now they're saying 10 is the limit. Like
Right.
you don't do more than 10.
Yeah. It's a harsh push on the economy.
Yeah, Kevin
Really.
Durant tested positive today. Idris Elba. Tom
Yeah.
Hanks is out of the hospital though.
Yeah, that's a bullshit. They're all paid actors. What are you gonna do?
I like Idris. I
Yeah.
like Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant, I could do without him. Yeah.
I don't know. I think once this thing, once everybody, you know, I think once this shit is over, and I think everything's going to be bounced back even better.
Well, eventually, yes, but it'll take a long time, Rich.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think
Where do you
so.
think? And the money that they're taking out is now owed. Like
Like the
that-
Fed, what they're banking on, what Trump is banking on, is the Fed is going to keep dropping interest rates, and it's going to go to a 0% interest. He's going to pass that no mortgages, no rents, nothing has to be paid for April, and then if it continues every single month after that, all of this money that gets backed up is going to have to be put back on the taxpayers. We're
Yeah.
going to have to pay it back.
They're gonna
because
raise
the
taxes.
Fed is going to have to throw trillions of dollars into our economy to re-kick it.
He's talking about giving everybody $1,000.
That's going to be nice. 500 for each kid.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's just that's a lot of money to pay back, and then everyone.
Listen,
You know,
What
during
if I don't
these
want
times,
that
I mean,
money?
this is our
Like, I'm
shot
still
at-
getting paid.
This is our shot at socialism. This is what it's like. Here's a little bit of money. Stay home. Don't worry about it.
Do you think this is just a little like show of display, like to all the socialist people to be like, look, dummies, this is what you're asking
Yeah.
for. This
Here's-
is what it's going to be like.
Here's your fucking bread lines. You know that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I saw you getting into it with a certain somebody today.
Oh, don't even start.
Yeah, and mom got involved too.
I know she
I
did.
saw mom in there. I was like, oh
ridiculous.
shit.
It's
Wait,
ridiculous.
You're arguing with people online.
I do it.
Oh,
all the
he's
time.
all day.
All day.
He's. I stopped.
mean, especially now. I got nothing else to
stopped chiming in. Now his things, I literally just put a GIF or like he's got millions of girls constantly just thirsting on his feed. So now my new thing is whenever it's one of the thirsty feeds, I put a GIF of like a fucking wolf looking for water or someone just pounding water. Like I always put someone really fucking thirsty.
Yeah.
So there's only he really knows what's going on. Like
Yeah.
maybe some of the girls pick up on it, but I know he's laughing, going, "Yeah, I know." But yeah.
But yeah, I mean the politics of it. I mean,
You love that shit.
I have-
bro. You
I
love
have-
Oh, he
arguing.
eats it up.
I do. I like the attention. I have very close friends who are all for socialism, and I think it's absurd. And again, I love these people. They're very nice people, but I think it's insane that thought of way of life is they think it's actually possible.
That thought way of life is I can't cut it on my own. Everyone should help everybody because I can't do it on my own.
Yeah,
That's the thought process behind it, basically.
I would stop.
It's
working.
like there's people out there that can't do it on their own, so we should all help.
Like,
no.
like half the we
No, we
should all
shouldn't.
just stop working because then the government's just going to give us what we're going to get.
Yeah, like why do I have to help people? Fuck that. I earned my spot. Now I have to help people? No.
Yeah,
Earn
'cause-
your spot too.
Right. Well, that's how I feel. That's people think there's no compassion in that, and I think it's ridiculous.
It's not a matter of compassion. It's fucking that's from the beginning of man, survival of the fittest.
Yes, but that's again,
You
that's
know,
the
like-
argument I always get with people. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
No, Judd, we're on the same boat here.
it's-
When it comes
it's
to that
just-
shit, I'm like, no, I work my ass off and you do nothing all day, so I should help you. Fuck that. No.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I understand. I mean, to sit there and argue with people online about it, though, you guys are fucking.
I don't.
You're
I don't.
You're
No,
a
it's just-
fucking maniac.
He's all day.
I
dude.
can't do
all
that.
day. He's arguing with people about 50 million things.
Yeah, that's
50
that's a
million
lot.
things. And I used to chime in. Now I'm like, I just can't.
Wait, hold on. Is that how your relationships are? Do you just love like the shit?
Wait,
like,
hold
on. Are you like the crazy boyfriend?
No.
You are.
No.
You're a fucking.
No, when he's around people, he doesn't do it. It's only online that he does.
No,
it.
it's just online.
Yeah.
Don't bullshit.
No,
No.
because dude, if he did that, normally me and him would hate each other. We would hate each other. We would. But he doesn't do that.
God.
And I'm the same way. Like, I believe what I believe, but I'm not going to sit there and fucking shit all over somebody for their beliefs.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. You do what you want, I'll do what I want. But I will disagree with people,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to take it. Now, doesn't it get exhausting?
No, I mean, with the same
But
people.
this is not just socialism, though. You go on, like, 15
Everything.
different...
No,
I'll
it's-
tell you. Let me give you
Yeah.
an example of what I did, of kind of that way, of kind of what you do.
Yeah.
I did it real quick when
Can you lose the gloves? That's annoying.
Why? What's-
Especially when you have ripped thumb. You're exposed anyway.
It takes the thumbprint.
You're-
It's for the show. Listen now.
Yeah, we get it.
Do you did you see the thing with Goldilocks and Josh? How Josh is like he looks like some
Oh, my
crazy
goodness.
stalker.
Yes.
Of Goldilocks.
Yeah.
Now that whole thing.
Well, he got nominated to do the 10 whatever for
Yes.
10 days, and the first 2 were Goldilocks songs. So finally, Rue TV writes, Josh, let me guess what day 3 is. Goldilocks? But
I like to just stop, drop some shit off,
Yeah.
and then I'll see you later. I'm out. Like I'm out. I'm done.
my favorite thing is when he'll say my favorite this. I'll be like, really, Josh? That's how it is? And be like, oh no, Rock, you guys are. I just like to break his balls like that. But yeah.
I like to just drop some shit off and leave. I don't like to stay in the conversation and sit
Yeah.
there and duke it out with
But good
people.
for him. Hopefully,
It's- they're-
I hope they get a budding relationship, and he
But
he
that's
hooks up with
mentally
her.
draining, isn't
There
it?
are some. You know what? I don't think so. I think
No?
it's exciting. I mean, there are some where I get to like 300-400 comments. I'm like, this is exciting. Like these people,
Nah, but
but
I
I gotta
get
be
to-
sweating on this
See,
side of
but
the phone.
This is my problem. As deeper as those go,
Yeah,
I
right.
start getting enraged because people become so stupid.
That's true.
At least in my point of view.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I'm like, are you fucking? And I'm just like, you dumb mother. And I'm like, I can't do it anymore.
Rock will start getting personal, like when
Yeah.
you do with Bobby Dream.
No,
You
he
and
came at me
You and
first.
Bobby Dream about to kill each other.
He came at me first. And then I annihilated him, and he blocked me.
Yes, he did block.
That's
you.
a win. Just so you people know, if you block the person, you lose. That's a win for me. Like, I had this guy, his name was Danny Savage on Facebook, right? So, first of all, he starts coming at me, and I'm like, really, dude? Yeah, Savage. I'm like, all right, guy. So, then he starts going on about Jess, as they always do, because once they start losing,
Yeah.
the next thing is, let me attack your wife, which...
Yeah.
Again, is never going to work. But then I'm like, all right, well, let's see a picture of your chick. He shows it to me, right? And I go, what is she, an escort? She looks like a prostitute. He goes, yes, so what if she is?
No, get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
yeah. So now I go, oh, you're that guy. You're the one paying the whore and thinks she's in love with you.
Oh,
How
shit.
much of a fucking loser are you, savage? So right after that, blocked.
Oh,
But I'm
man.
like, don't fucking come at me. First of all, I'm so good at that fucking those internet wars. Like once it gets dirty, like once we're off topic and it gets dirty, you're not gonna win. Like I'm a maniac when it comes to that. You can ask anybody. I'm fucking good. But don't fucking then show me some ugly fucking crackhead, meth head looking bitch.
That's crazy.
And then admit that she's an escort.
That's
And
not-
you're trying to be fucking Richard Gere.
Yeah.
Like, fuck out of here. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh man.
No, that was cute, though, that kid. I was like, really? It's like, you fucking balls on you. Balls on you. And the funniest thing is, like, the people that attack Jess, I'm like, if she breathed on you, you'd come. Like, where do you get off? You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck do you get off attacking my wife? Like, I don't care. I don't need to say this because she's my wife. Like, I know my wife's hot because people approach her all the time, and men approach her all the time, and men stalk her on the internet all the time. That tells me, yeah, my wife's got something going for her. You know what I mean? So when you attack her, I'm not all of a sudden going to be like, well, fuck, Steve from fucking Minnesota's right. My wife is a whore. Oh, shit. What have I been doing this whole time? You know, like...
Now, you're sorry, but you're now. What are you doing for income now? Now that this is going on.
Nothing.
Turning tricks.
All right, well, listen.
Turning tricks.
Well, I'm here to give you a little piece.
He's
of
like that guy in
advice.
Horrible Bosses. I'll give you guys a hand job in the bathroom for $5.
And me and Rocky were talking about this, and it's what my cousin does. Now he's like a guru, like a motivational speaker.
This is the
And he
cult.
he lives in
It's
a
a
cabin
cult.
in the woods.
Oh.
Okay. So that's all the way in like the Carolinas. He lives in like the woods in around nobody.
Yeah.
All right. But he came up to Long Island because he had somebody that wanted to learn his ways and his knowledge.
Okay.
So he agreed to stay with her for 3 months so he could bestow on her his
Wow.
knowledge.
Wisdom.
That's nice.
And in order for that to happen, she has to give him back rubs and let him stay at her house.
Wow.
Free of charge.
That's
So
that's
how
weird.
does the money come in for the compound?
That's weird.
Excuse me?
the compound.
Compound.
Which
In the
compound?
woods.
In the woods.
Oh, he does
He's a survivalist.
well he gathers there's
Berries and nuts.
yeah, like there's like what are they ginseng and all that shit that shit
Oh,
worth
right.
money.
Yeah.
All those nutrients from the mountains and shit over there
Okay.
is worth a lot of money.
I hear
Wow.
that vibranium over there.
Yeah, so he gets a lot of money. Like he says that ginseng roots that in a form of like looking like a human being is like $1,000.
That can't be right.
I'm telling you, certain ginseng roots are like they're like bonsais.
Dude, I got $1 fucking Arizona ginseng fucking green
no,
tea.
this is different, bro.
Yeah, no, like,
is
it,
real-
it can't be that fucking
This is real
lucrative.
ginseng root.
Okay.
Are you aware? Are you familiar with this a little bit?
Not
or
with
no?
the price. I didn't know it was
Not
so
the pricing.
valued.
No,
It
there's
can't be.
some
That's what I
ginseng
mean. Like
that's
if
a lot of
Arizona's making fucking trillions of fucking cans of ginseng fucking green tea, and so is every other iced tea company on the planet.
All right.
But there's these roots that they're really expensive.
Okay.
Is it like the one from Pan's Labyrinth?
yeah, yes,
Because for that I'd pay $1,000. That thing was adorable.
yeah. But yeah, maybe you could earn your living like that.
I could go stay with someone for 3 months.
Be a
Yeah.
ginseng dealer.
Be a ginseng
Well,
That's
the
it.
ginseng you could bestow your
You
knowledge
can-
of.
Yeah, that's right. You can absorb some of my aura.
Yes, that's what he's doing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and he gets and she loves him for it.
Yeah.
She
I
wants
bet.
him to stay. He's like, honey, I
He's
gotta
slinging
go.
that good dick. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, he is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
guy.
She's older too. I think she's like 55.
He's got
50
that
years old.
fucking. Is he dad's side or mom's side?
Mom's side. He's,
Ah,
he's
all right.
small. He's a small guy,
Yeah,
but he must have a fucking hurricane tongue or something.
Wow.
packing or something.
Yeah. All that digging for
You
ginseng.
know, I read something the other day. This guy, he's got one of those micro penises, 2.5 inches.
Wow.
And he was saying that every girl he's been with says he's the best lover because he has to put in so much effort and try so much. Where guys with big dicks, they say, will typically just fucking bash into him, you know what I mean, and think just that a big dick is good enough. You know, so
Take this,
yeah,
honey.
it's just basically like taking the fucking small end of a bat and just ramming it on in. And yeah, I'm sure that feels good. Selfish people.
I don't know
Well,
what that's
As long as I come, who matter?
Yeah.
What does it matter?
So I've always been a generous lover. I you know, like I
better be.
Yeah, you have to fucking be aware of what's going on.
trust me, Mark. Your sister comes aplenty, my friend. You asked for it.
You can't just go in there and just pump until you go and not make sure the other party.
But some
is-
guys, I'm sure, do that. Like just fucking, just like I said, just pound it in
and
there.
they're like, "All right, go to sleep, honey."
Yeah, like I feel.
Can you imagine?
No, but like I
Like,
feel
I'm
like
done.
I did something wrong if they don't come. You know what I mean? It's like, ah, fuck, like that's not cool.
You did do something wrong
Yeah.
if they don't
Well,
come.
no, sometimes they're fucked up. You know what I mean? like, yeah. And sometimes, like, you won't come because you get in your head or something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
there's times where it happens.
Okay.
But if it happens all the time, then, yeah, you're the problem.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it shouldn't-
wrong. But the object of the game is get her to come so you could fucking finish, and then you guys could fucking chill out the fuck out, watch a movie, and be easy. But
Watch a movie. I go right to sleep.
you know what I'm saying?
I am literally right to fucking sleep after.
Oh, jeez.
Turn over. Maybe
Really?
a bowl of cereal after.
Yeah,
But,
you know, and then
you know this?
it's
'Cause-
probably like this. Look at this fucking motherfucker.
No,
He
she's
rocked
not.
my world.
Trust me. I know what I did. I know what I did, my friend.
Yeah, he thinks you did something. I'm ready to.
I'll
fucking
get
run a
confirmation
mile.
down here right now,
Of
Rich.
course, she's gonna make. You
I'll
look
make
good.
shit real uncomfortable for Mark.
Of course, she's gonna make you look good.
I had a
Go to the videotape.
I had it coming like Niagara Falls last night, Richie.
my
Like
God.
Niagara Falls. Niagara Falls, Frankie Angel, Niagara Falls. Who gets that reference?
Was it that much? Come on,
What?
Niagara Falls. Is he fucking? Is he? What is he? What does he do?
Rich, I fucking kill it. I'm not just saying that.
I just,
I'm a fucking animal.
All right, come down here. Jess, come down here. I want to see.
no.
I want to hear about this Niagara Falls. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
believe it.
I'm a monster, Rich. I'm not just saying that.
You're a monster.
I know what I do, and I'm a monster. It's a
A bowl of cereal after sex or ice cream is official. That is the rate.
bowl of cereal is really fucking good, though.
Yeah.
A bowl of cereal is really good.
All right, come on down.
He thinks I'm
No,
lying.
no. Don't try and start
I
talking
don't need
her.
to.
Please go on the microphone. Look at me
Let
right
me-
now.
let me leave the room.
Don't look at him. Do not
I
listen
won't look
to
at him.
nobody but me.
I will. I'm only listening to you.
What is your name?
My name is Jessica.
Okay. What is his name?
His name is Rocco.
Did you come like a waterfall last night?
Absolutely, I did.
That's a
And
lie! I
wait,
see it!
wait. Let me tell you what happened. okay.
Did you come last night?
I was pouring out because he is really good orally. I'm not gonna lie, and it was an oral night.
Okay.
So I was doing my thing, and then when
Okay.
it was his
All right, so
turn,
you wrote his-
I was already so hot from sucking his dick that,
Yeah.
like, when he went down,
Wow.
I just was like, and I
Okay.
quivered a little.
All right, you used his face as a fucking rodeo. All right, I
did.
understand that.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't on top
it
of
was
my
this.
face.
I pulled him this way.
my skills.
No, it wasn't your skill.
That's how it was.
She rode your face, bro.
No,
That's all right.
did. No, I did. No, I did not. I was laying down,
This guy trying to
holding up. I was holding up to a pillow tight, and he was
Fuck
just
outta here.
doing his thing. He's very good.
disgusting.
He's very
My
good.
skills,
Yeah.
bro. Do not fuck with my skills.
Oh,
Mark.
shit. I didn't even fucking talk my little. This is my baby brother. I'm so sorry.
You think you catch something
Thanks,
like that
Jess.
without fucking knowing how to sling the dick? Get out of here.
I can't believe they did that. to
She's
you.
a wild fucking animal.
Listen, I'm
gotta
just happy
tame that
my
shit.
sister's happy.
Yes.
Like, fucking A.
I know.
Exactly.
You know how
Look-
many people I know are fucking miserable with their partners?
Exactly. Exactly. And because they don't fuck good. That's exactly why. It's exactly why. But
High five.
no, I love fucking. It's my favorite thing to do.
Get it done.
Favorite thing to do. It's fantastic. Fantastic. So,
So what happens now with all this shit? You know, like what do
I don't
we
know.
do?
We wait it out. See what happens. You know?
It's just so weird.
Everyone laughed at me when I had a movie theater, arcade, and all these video games. Now I'm not looking too silly, am I? Being quarantined inside.
yeah.
You know, if the internet goes to shit, guess what? I'm good. You know, everyone. Why do you have all these physical
motherfucker, I
copies?
gave you all my movies.
Exactly.
I don't need these anymore.
No, you just come over and hang out here. It's better to watch it down here anyway. Yeah. So- oh, we got a caller. Who's this? Yellow, super ugly.
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? You guys are talking a hell of a lot of junk on there. I'm loving what I hear tonight, fellas.
I can't hear him.
Who is this? Where you calling from?
It's that black guy, Khalid, you know?
Oh, it's Kyle. What's up, brother?
You're there from the fifth floor, brother. How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Fucking strange hearing your voice. For anyone who doesn't know, Kyle's actually been on the show a couple times. He's the guy you can't see in the corner because he's black.
Yeah, you already know. Extreme darkness.
You don't know how many
know?
times people would be like, yo, you can't see the guy in the corner. I'm like, wow, you're so racist.
You know?
And then I just look at Kyle, I'm like, well, you fucking smile.
Yeah, listen, bro, they have no idea. The smiles, they never fucking stop.
Oh, shit.
Especially as I'm fucking hearing this shit is going on the show tonight. Not talking about the coronavirus. That is not funny.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, and I'm just watching how uncomfortable you making Mark back there. Mark, you know, fucking, I give you enough respect for holding it down. You know, such a traumatic, scarring situation just now.
Oh, well, you know. She's family, I understand. You know?
Yeah. And I mean,
We're all a little
what would he
scarred.
rather? Would he rather his sister not being fucked well? You know? Like, let's be honest. You want your family to be treated right?
You know, hey man, you know, well, I love for somebody to come blow my mom's back out, make her feel great.
There you go. There you go.
Just saying, you know.
I'll be over at 9 o'clock, huh?
Take care of you.
Fellas, keep doing your fucking thing. I'm loving the show tonight. I'm gonna go back to listening. Bro, everybody stay safe. Hey, Rich, you've been exposed, bro. Your glove had like a hole in it from like the beginning of the show.
I know. I got coronavirus like 2 days ago. It's fine.
All right, fellas, y'all have a good night, man. Y'all take care.
All right, Kyle. We'll talk to you later, brother.
Man.
Love that
Yeah,
guy.
you know what's weird too? I always get blamed for like some way or form getting your family sick. I'm surprised I'm even allowed over here. Because
Why?
no matter what happens, even if because I never got you guys sick ever, but you guys always seem to blame
He got
me and my
Valentinus
kids.
very, very ill.
I get blamed for him or his kids
He got
getting
me.
sick.
He
all
either
the
got me
time.
sick or he poisoned me one day. One or the other.
And it's like 2 or 3 weeks after I was here, and they were like, "Yeah, they got it from you," and I'm like, "What the hell are you guys talking about?"
Oh.
So like, I'm even weary to come over here with all this shit going on because I know I'm gonna get blamed for something.
Yeah, well,
Listen.
you're usually to blame, Rich. You're usually to blame.
I blame the the other one who sees all the weirdos in the fucking barbershop.
Exactly.
That
You
is
never
true.
know who you touch.
Exactly.
is
Fucking coming in with your fucking lice and your fucking
Oh my god.
your herpes. You
Yep,
know, keep
everything.
your herpes out of here, Rich. Keep it out of here.
Yo, you know what's
Fucking
funny?
guy.
Fucking, I did have to battle. Well, my kids had to battle fucking lice, and yeah, that shit sucked.
Yeah, they got it at school, right?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. The little one not so much. The older one got it pretty good, and I don't know. They give you this fucking stupid metal brush, and I don't even know if that shit works. You know, it's just. I don't know.
I don't know. I
think
just
it's
say
the
just
medicine.
fucking dump gasoline on your head and kill them.
Nice.
You know?
Start over.
That's it.
That's
just
it.
fucking take some gasoline and dump it on your head. I'm gonna throw myself under the bus right now. Here's what a pussy I am. I cannot watch Endgame without tearing up.
What's Endgame?
The Avengers last movie.
Why?
Because it's just when Tony Stark dies, when the spoiler alert.
Tony Stark died?
Shut it up.
I have no idea.
Well, then you don't watch the movies. Obviously, everyone on the planet knows that Iron Man died. So when he
Did you
dies,
Yeah.
of course he did. He's a human being on Earth.
Okay.
When he dies, there's this whole moment with him and Pepper, and then the part with Spider-Man.
Right.
But then when you get to the funeral,
Yeah.
you know, and he's got that video when he's talking directly to his daughter, and I love you 3000. And see, Rich, here's why this movie, like when I seen it, it hit home because Tina, and I shit you not, before this movie came out, Tina, she has this thing with I love you 2000, she would say, or I love you 1300. She would always throw a number out, but at the time she didn't really know numbers, so it was a very blunt, I love you 2000, daddy, I love you 4000. Maybe she said 3000 before, I don't know, but
Yeah.
so when they said that, I was like, oh, and she's the same age as Tina, this
Yeah.
little girl in the movie. So when she said that, I was like, oh my fucking God. And then he dies. Now that they're at the funeral, and his his right-hand man, Happy, John Favreau,
Yeah.
he's talking to her, and he's like, can I get you anything? What do you want? She's like, I want cheeseburger. He's like, I'm gonna get you all the fucking cheeseburgers that they're in. Like I'm watching this and just blubbering like a fuck. No matter how many times I watch this movie,
Yeah.
it gets me every fucking time.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
I think it's not. I think it's definitely because of the perfect timing
Yeah.
that my daughter happens to be the same age. She happened to use the same fucking "I love you 1000, daddy."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the whole arc of Iron Man. I think also like I spent the last fucking 12 years watching this character
Yeah.
in all these movies.
Yeah, and he
you
was
know,
the cool one.
yeah, Iron Man was the shit. RDJ is the shit in general.
Yeah.
So when he died, it was like a part of me died.
Yeah. I see.
But it fucking I can't help it. Like I'm sitting here the other day, me and Lou were watching it. I'm just like, oh my God. Like it's just that, and you know what else gets me?
What?
And you're gonna fucking make fun of me for this one. The Fresh Prince episode with his dad, when his dad fucks him over. Remember when his dad comes back in his life, and then there's that last scene where he's with Uncle Phil, and he's like, "I'm gonna learn to be I've learned to be a better ball player without him. I learned how to drive without him. I'm gonna be a better father than he is." You know what I mean? And then he looks at Uncle Phil. He's like, "Why don't he want me, man?" And he starts
Oh,
crying.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes.
And that's good. As far as Will Smith goes, that acting right there,
Yeah.
incredible. That dude can make himself cry though.
Yeah. We were talking about because we were watching Ali today. And,
He kills it in that.
Listen, I know. Like I know. Me and you have our thing. With
Oh,
Will
he's got a
Smith,
lot of good movies. I won't take that away from him.
But like certain movies like Ali. Is
I Am
just-
Legend.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah. Pursuit of Happiness was incredible.
Yeah. But even the son was good in that movie. But it's just like certain things with the son. It's just annoying.
Yeah, like after
And he
well,
ruined
he's
it.
had a lot of bad movies in a row now. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
And
So
plus
now
the whole thing with him and the whole like him trying to.
it's not even him. I think it's his family that puts a bad taste in our mouth, and then we're like, "Well,
he's
fuck
always
him
flirting
too."
around
then.
with being gay with Tyler the Creator and all
Who
this
is?
crap.
Not Will.
No, the
The
kid.
kid. Yeah, fuck the kid.
Yeah, I know, but the kid is just annoying,
And so what?
you know, and I guess the whole Independence Day kind of fucks you up a little bit too.
Just because, you know what fucked me up for Independence Day? It's not that I didn't like that movie. Opie and Anthony started shitting on it, right? Because Patrice was
'Cause it should
defending.
be shitting
But
on.
hold on, Patrice was defending it. Patrice was like, "No, it's a good movie." And Anthony and Jim Norton started breaking it down. You know the way I'll start breaking something down, even
Yeah.
though I like it. Now I start breaking it down and
Start
looking,
picking it
yeah, and
apart.
start picking it apart. And they were
course.
doing that, and they convinced Patrice, and I'm sure everyone else listening, because I was like, you know what, they're right.
Yeah, the
like
movie
the
sucks.
dad isn't over a top Jew, you know, like he's like, "Oy vey, why did you get my son
Yes.
David?" You know, like there's so many little things
Yeah.
now that you look at and you go, "Yeah, that was a bad choice. Like that's
Yeah.
stupid."
It's so easy to pick it apart, but,
But
it's Sunday goodness.
what makes up for that whole movie, the president's speech, is one of the
Yes.
best fucking speeches in movie history.
Frankie loves this fucking movie,
Dude, and
Frankie, listen, guys, Frankie, the moderator,
Yeah,
NY
New York State of Mind.
he fucking loves.
I think it's his
Independence
favorite
Day.
movie.
I think it is his fucking favorite.
Dude, and
movie.
another part that gets me to well up, when the mother dies, the first lady in Independence Day.
Yes.
Dude, that part's fucking rough, man.
Yeah.
Like that, I remember the first time I like watched it as an adult, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's gut wrenching." Like certain things, and now that as I get older,
Yeah.
I'm finding myself like welling up to things where I'm like, "What are you doing?" You know, like that doesn't happen to you.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah,
Yeah.
on some, and I gotta, you gotta snap out of it and bring yourself somewhere else. But
Certain things, I'm like, "Fuck it, just let it happen." Like like when you accidentally piss your pants and it's too late, so you just let it happen. There's nothing you can do now.
I don't know. I've come so close to doing that in my sleep, and I'm like, holy shit! When I get older, am I gonna finally piss my pants?
Oh, you definitely will.
Like,
yeah.
'cause you know when you gotta piss really bad at night sometimes.
Yeah.
What if you're not fucking 30, 40 years old, and now you're like 70? and
70.
you're just, like,
Oh, you'll
piss
piss your
yourself?
bed. But you know what? You're 70 at that point.
Yeah, but then you gotta be like, oh, hun, I fucking pissed myself.
Yeah, and if you're still
And I'm
with
like-
your wife and you're 70, she's going to be like, "All right." What do you think she's going to be like? "You fucking loser." Taking pictures.
Yeah, just on Facebook.
Yeah. "Richie pissed the bed."
What a child.
Yeah, no, she's going to be more concerned, if anything, at that point. She's going to be like, "Oh, shit, is something wrong?" You know? She's not going to be mocking you for pissing your bed, Rich. It's definitely not going to happen.
I don't know. But yeah, Independence Day, Frankie. I'm sure you watched it like fucking 7 times since this whole Corona outbreak.
What's going to happen with Easter? Like, are people going to cancel Easter? Because that's coming up soon, right?
I don't know.
I think it comes up pretty soon, like in the next month or so. What are you looking at?
Read Phil
Yeah.
the promoter's thing.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
You gotta love it.
It is. It's a great fucking speech. Joe Biden wins the Florida primary. I was watching videos of him. He's a real fucking creep, isn't he?
Yo, he's so weird.
He is a real fucking creepy. The one where he grabs that little girl's titty
Yes.
and she's like, "Yo."
Yo, the little girls.
She pushes it off and like, "Get the fuck out of here."
They fucking-
the Biden videos of him fucking
He's
molesting
weird.
girls.
They hate him.
Why are people just ignoring that?
No, dude, he is a fucking weirdo.
But like
He's
the
fucking
people that are
weird.
voting for him, are they not seeing these videos and going, "Oh, that's not normal at all"?
Yo, listen, like Orlando said last week, it's their team, and whatever their team does, it's okay.
Yeah, but you're going to
Because
support a
it's-
kid toucher? He's very clearly fucking
It's-
kids, at
yeah,
least
but-
trying to.
Yeah, but it's their
Yeah.
team,
He is.
and whatever their team does, it's okay because it's their team.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird.
It's okay when the Patriots flatten the ball because it's their team. It's the same shit.
There was one where another senator, he went to go touch this little Asian girl, and another senator smacked his hand away. Like he knew. He was like,
Yeah.
"You ain't touching my kid."
Yeah.
Because I think it was his like adopted kid or something.
Right.
And he was like, "No, fuck out of here."
Yeah,
And you
that-
see Biden kind of fuck off. But what a fucking weirdo.
Dude is fucked up.
I wouldn't let my daughters anyway near that fucking
That guy is a creep. I don't know why the fuck they would put him in power, in position to run for president.
Oh, he's not winning nothing.
No, I know, but why would they put him in position for running against Trump? Like, you're not going to win against Trump.
I love how the system fucked over Bernie Sanders so hard.
Oh, he's the one. He's the one that actually should be president in all this, probably.
Yeah,
but
I
he'll
wouldn't go
never
that
get the
far.
fucking chance.
Not should be president.
But listen, he
should be the nominee, I guess.
Yeah, he should be the nominee.
He should be the nominee. I don't know why the fuck Biden is getting picked.
Why
over
isn't
him.
he going to Ross Perot it?
Yeah, why not go independent? Did he go independent last time? though?
Yeah,
Yeah, and he got demolished.
And he got fucked
He's
up.
going to get
Yeah.
demolished.
And
Because then
he's the
nobody from the
Democratic
Democratic
Party.
Party is going to support him. And he's
Yeah,
going to be
but
up there.
all it will do,
trying to
I think
fucking
it'll
fight.
split the Democratic Party.
It will. It will. But I mean, that's not going to help.
And then
them
it
either.
guarantees them no win.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know that Bernie Sanders is a better pick than fucking
Oh,
Biden.
1,000,000% in my eyes.
I mean, come on, let's be real.
it's the lesser of two evils.
I don't think so.
It's
Really?
like,
You're looking at socialism. At
His
least-
policies,
At least
yeah.
Biden, is Obama fucking.
yeah. Sanders'
Obama too.
policies are. I love this too. This is my favorite thing that I've been seeing coming out about him. I would legalize marijuana federally on my first day.
Who said that?
Sanders, right?
Really?
This is the things
Yeah.
I see online.
Yeah.
I don't know if he really said it, but like, what is he, a fucking kid running for high school president?
Yeah.
Like, we'll have recess all day. You can't just do that.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just decide,
It's not his-
weed's legal. It's not your decision to make.
Yeah.
There's a House and a Senate that this needs to go through, and Congress, and like, you just don't get to.
Yeah, but
We'll have hamburgers for lunch every day.
What's that? Napoleon Dynamite. If I'm become president, I'll make all your dreams come true. Like, dude, I will tell them anything. If I'm about to be
politics
president,
is like.
I will tell you everything you want to fucking hear.
But that to me is a slap in the face to people who smoke
course.
weed, because he thinks potheads are so fucking dumb that we'll just go, oh, he said he'd legalize the first day.
Yeah.
You got my vote. You
Yeah.
know, and it's like, no.
Yes.
No.
A lot.
A lot of fucking potheads are probably like,
No,
yeah, I
not
like
not
this
not
guy.
not no no no.
You're-
Potheads have woken up, and potheads are a lot smarter nowadays, dude. You know that. Don't you can't downplay
I don't
potheads
know,
no more.
because
Especially
Bobby
since it's
Dream.
been
Bobby Dream loves that guy.
Yeah, but now that it's been recreationally made, and there's real businessmen in the pot industry, and people actually know what pot is, and it's not that fucking shaggy, fucking stoner, hey man, Cheech and Chong. Like, people know that. Yeah, like, I smoke weed all day, every day. Who the fuck would know? Unless I tell you.
Yeah,
You know,
no-
you
nobody
can't
would.
tell that I'm fucking stoned.
No.
I'm stoned right now. Do I look like I'm fucking stoned? Am I acting like I'm so? Well, am I acting the way I'm supposed to be acting as a stoned person?
No.
Of course not. So, that's why you can't sit there and go, yeah, every weed guy would vote. No, fuck him. I still want. That's not going to win me over. If anything, I look at you and go, fuck you. What do you think? I'm an idiot? You can't just do that. That's not how things get done. Yeah, you're going to use your executive order to make weed federally legal? I don't think so, jerk off. Sit down and shut up.
If he wanted to, can he?
No.
With an executive order?
Yeah, I mean,
But you don't use those willy-nilly like that. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's like a Hail Mary type thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't
Trump
think...
will use that all the time.
He
though.
hasn't,
doesn't give a
though.
fuck.
No, he hasn't,
If he
though.
has to.
not like that.
No, you don't use it like that, because then it's sort of an abuse of power, and they'll fucking impeach you for that shit.
Yo, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not very political, and I'm not a supporter on anything, on anybody. But I like how fucking Trump's been handling all this shit. To be honest with
He's
you,
been wishy-washy and fucking back and forth. He's actually terribly handling this
but,
terrible.
he's
1 minute he's like, it's not that big of a deal. The next minute he's like, all right, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You know?
Because-
and then he's like, you know what, 50's fine. The next day, let's make it 10. You know, like, he's
because,
all over
listen,
the place.
He's playing it, at least he's not saying he's not sticking to something because he said it and that's it. Like, he's changing and adapting to what's going on.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I appreciate that at least, And he's
Rich,
at least
let's remember something. He's a puppet, okay?
puppet on
He's not
what?
the one making these decisions and these calls. He's sitting in a room while the smart people make these decisions, and then they go, "Hey, Donnie, go out and read this," and that's what he does. Let's
to
not
a certain extent.
Yes, he gets to put his 2 cents in, and they look at him and go, "Okay, that was cute. He spoke. Did you hear that?" And then the real adults talk, and they go, "All right, what are we really going to do here? Because we have a crisis." All right,
No, I understand.
like, come on.
But listen, Trump more than any other president is not as bad as those other ones. Come on. At least he has the balls to be like, no, fuck you guys.
Well,
Whether
yeah,
it's
he's
him-
more brazen. Yeah.
Whether it's him or the administration he put around him, he is definitely more candid and more open with the public than any other
Can
yeah.
you imagine
yeah.
Biden being our president during this going on?
Oh no.
Come on. Dude, you can't
You're
look
like
at that guy and
my first order of business: get me all the 9-year-olds in
Yeah.
Washington. 9-year-old girls, we need them here.
to be
Well,
like, dude, can you imagine him talking during a fucking covert, this coronavirus crisis?
He does this shit.
He is so fucking
You know,
weird.
when someone talks to you and does this shit, don't listen to them. They're fucking working you. They are working you.
and after the
Clinton
the
used
fight
to do that shit.
After
Obama
the
did
fight-
that shit.
that you brought up that we watched, the fight with the fucking construction guy.
Which
Oh,
one?
my
That
God.
guy.
Oh yeah.
Hard hike
You
guy.
want to go outside?
You're full of shit. What did he say with him?
Oh, yeah,
Go to the gun control
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
And he told the woman, "Shush."
Yeah, shush, shush. Men are talking. Men are talking.
Yeah, that is fucking. that shit is fucking. Oh my god.
Politics in 2020, man.
Ugh.
Shush.
And he's still the candidate.
That's crazy.
He shitted on a female right in
What-
front of
what did he-
everybody. He
what
shit
did he
on the
call it?
common man. He said he threatened to smack him, and he told him he's full of shit.
But what about that other woman? What was it like? You're the horse-faced liar or something like that. What did he call that
Yeah,
woman?
I know you did. Yeah, like a horse-faced liar or
It's
something.
fucking
Oh my God.
hilarious.
Dude, he's
So
the worst.
funny.
If he's not, he insults adult women and tries to fuck kids. What the fuck? You got it backwards. He fucking mistook his wife for his sister
Oh,
a
man.
couple weeks ago.
Crazy.
Guy's all over the place.
He's a
Crazy.
fucking weird dude.
The people think there's this whole conspiracy going on where he's going to then put Hillary
at vice president,
and then
No.
bow out.
they're gonna kill him.
And then, yeah.
Or
and-
they- or he'll just
or he'll
fucking
bow
recede.
out.
Yeah.
What about Oprah? Oprah for vice president?
Oh, bro.
Oh man.
Is she even still a thing? Like, does she still do the Oprah show and like?
She's hiding with all her money, and ever since the
Yeah.
pedophilia started coming out and Weinstein thing started coming out, and they
Yeah,
knew
she
that
should-
she was like
Yeah.
helping him. Yeah.
So weird. She puts out all these things on all these fucking pedophiles, and then she stops once her best friend is.
Well, he wasn't a
fucking
pedophile. He was a rapist. There's
Well,
a difference.
There's a little
Yeah.
of
Oh
both.
shit.
I don't touch him, Jack.
Same
I
scene.
promise. I don't
Yeah.
touch him, Jack.
so cute,
I just
though.
look at him.
Yeah.
I just like to look at him, Jack. I never touched him. You believe me, right, Jack? You're my friend, right, Jack? Say it. Say you're my friend.
Crazy.
That's
man.
Oprah and Weinstein at the window.
Why do these people in power like these fucking? Why do they like kids? It's so fucking fucked up. Like, why do they like kids? It's fucking weird.
It's like I said. It's like being born gay, or it's not. It's not a choice. I don't
Yeah,
think.
I don't think so.
man.
It's not a choice, you know. It's something that you're born with, and that's why I say pedophiles. There's no fixing them.
Yeah.
Like I'm attracted
No,
to
I think
big-titted
that-
pretty girls. You're not gonna all of a sudden convince me not to
No,
be.
but listen,
You know, like
but listen. Stuff, behavior like that is like progressively worse the more you.
think, like an aggressive.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example like this. Okay, so, okay, I like women. I love sex. All right. Now,
news
hold
to
on,
me.
Listen to me. Hold on. Now, from me being a kid, all right, watching my father's porno, it was mostly.
Richie says
Wait,
that.
wait,
Self, Richie
wait,
says that
his,
to
his
himself.
like videotape of
No,
him.
Yeah,
No,
no,
not
no.
of him.
A porno. Richie says that to himself 50 times a day in the mirror every time when he wakes up,
What
just to
about-
convince himself. I like women. I like women. I like
oh my
women.
God.
Okay.
All
Now,
right, go ahead.
if you guys could relate to me, let me know, and
All right,
we'll
go
keep
ahead.
it moving. All right. Now, the pornos that he had were predominantly anal pornos. So me watching these as a kid, I did the sensitivity into, okay, this is how I like to have sex, and this is normal now because as a kid watching anal porn, now this is something that's normal to me. Now if I kept on watching bondage porn, now I could be like, oh, it's not that bad. This is normal. You understand what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah,
The
of course.
deeper you go into these things,
Yeah,
you
but
could-
there's no like sexually enticing children things unless you get it, illegally.
Yeah,
but
but
what I'm
what if-
saying
what
is
if-
like
what if
I can
he's-
go out and get a porno tape and be influenced by that.
Yeah, but
I can't-
what if these fucking guys were like raped as a kid and forced to have sex with other kids, or that's what they fantasized
Oh,
about
that
growing up?
absolutely
or-
happens. Yeah, that
you understand what I'm
absolutely
saying? Like
I
it
understand.
dulls their
But
sensitivity
it
to
just
it.
so happens that it's all the richest, most powerful people in the world.
It's fucked up as
Every
it is.
every
that was a
actor.
so
is
big
making-
what's
statement.
so what is it then?
all and every. That's
Pretty
a,
much.
So what is it
very
then?
sweeping statement.
pretty much.
What is it then?
It's a fucking power thing. It's a control. They're losing their fucking minds when you have enough money. It's almost like what is there left to do?
Wait, but
Yeah.
hold on, because I don't even know if I want to go down this road.
I don't know if you do either.
All right, so you say all. So let's just say Idris Elba, since you say all.
Yeah.
are you saying he always liked to fuck kids, or it wasn't until Hollywood? So Hollywood like finds people that likes to fuck kids and makes them actors, or it's once you get into Hollywood then you like to fuck kids?
No, I think it's more of a initiation. I think it's more of a you want to be in this club. These are the things you have to do,
Well, who
and that
would-
way.
Oh, no, I would. That's a weird thing to sell your soul for. I wouldn't fuck a kid for anything. Like there's nothing.
You okay? Right. Okay. Here's the thing. Now you're not a struggling, desperate person. You're a happily married. But now let's take you.
So you think like Philip Seymour Hoffman was a kid fucker?
I don't know.
Maybe
Tom Hanks.
Maybe he
Tom
didn't.
Hanks. We'll use Tom Hanks. He's a known pedophile. Known pedophile. There's been dozens of cases against him that they keep burying. He makes all of his movies have signs and specific symbols towards pedophilia, like red shoes, red sole shoes. Big was all about him becoming the millionaire pedophile. So like they created
Whoa,
these.
what Big were you watching?
Yeah,
It's the imagery in the movie that they put.
I don't
into
think
the
you mean
script.
Big though. He wasn't a millionaire in Big.
No, he wasn't yet. No, as Tom Hanks, not as the actor in the movie.
Oh, I thought you meant like the character in the movie.
No,
was
no,
a-
no, no,
oh,
no,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
wait a second.
No,
I
that
don't
was
remember this
him-
version of Big.
That was like his sale. Like, here's your big role, and this is what it means, and this is what you have to do. And so, like his trips to Epstein Island, he has been recorded to have sex slaves that he's purchased, that they have found out that he purchased from Epstein.
He's been recorded to be on Epstein Island.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
They have not only is he in Epstein's private book of contacts, but also Epstein kept track of every person who
I have
flew
a
in
question.
to his island and where they dropped him off.
I
and
have
where,
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Is it possible that some of these people were just like, "Hey, we got this cool party we're heading to. You guys want to go?"
No, not on pedophilia.
It's not
island.
possible.
No, not on fucking Epstein Island. I think that's crazy.
What do you guys
But
think?
I didn't know about this thing
This
until
is
last
crazy.
year. You know what I mean? Like the Epstein thing wasn't like really known until it blew up. You know what I mean? So if
Well,
I'm a
that's-
nowcomer into
that's-
Hollywood and they're
but
like,
that's
"Hey,
not
we're
really
gonna go to my
true.
buddy's island. We're gonna
That-
take a private plane. You want to come?"
You understand that Epstein was already put on trial in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
Like,
but
this was all information about.
No, it's information that's out there. It wasn't like
it wasn't
as
well
publicized. That's what I mean.
It was
Yeah.
buried.
Wow.
It was absolutely buried.
Yo,
The first time he was caught.
you guys do some research into this and see what you come up with. Let's end this on the high note and.
Go watch Big.
Yeah. And is Tom Hanks that person that that's so fucking weird. I never heard that.
It came out. A lot of it came out during the Golden Globes, the Tom Hanks stuff.
Yeah.
Like when Ricky Gervais was on his role.
Yeah.
They
and-
put Tom Hanks on fucking screen for a reason.
Really?
When he made that pedophilia joke.
Really?
And Tom Hanks was like, ugh.
Yeah, he made like this face. But
Oh my god.
yeah, once Ricky Gervais lambasted Hollywood this last Golden Globes, the Tom Hanks stuff started coming out, and I'm a fan, so I'm like, I don't
I
want to
know,
believe it.
and you look over that because
You
of
know,
his work.
yeah.
It's fucked up. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
So, Gad, promote the shows
Let's
coming
do
up.
it. Let's hear these promotions.
All right, guys. If you're listening to us on the brand audio version only, we are live every Tuesday night starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Go to Super Ugly Show on YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You can call into our show. You can write in the comments section during the show. It's a lot of fun. It's very interactive. So go to Super Ugly Show, YouTube, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You also get another show at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Unfiltered Marriage. And if you're a brand member, maybe you know it, maybe you don't. But either way, check it out. It's on the brand as well. Or check us out on YouTube, Super Ugly Show. Go to Russo'sBrand.com right now. Sign up. It's only $3.95 a month. You're getting over 12 brand new shows every single week. What a fucking steal. You get the first month free. It's a fucking great thing. Go to Russo'sBrand.com right now and go sign up. OP Radio. Go check out the OP Radio podcast. Go to OPRadio.com. Subscribe and check it out. Last episode, he was talking about Bert Kreischer and Jason Biggs, talking about something that happened with Opie and Anthony. He was talking about Christy Stefano's bad edibles trip at the Rangers-Islanders game. Funny stuff. Go check it out, opradio.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Go to statementgames.com right now. There's no sports, so I don't know what you're going to bet on. Oh, man, that must hurt. Statement Games, my poor buddy. I hope you're doing all right, pal. Guys, go over there and support it anyway. I mean, whatever you can do on there, at least get some traffic heading over there. You know, maybe get their ad revenue up or something. But, fuck, man. Yeah, go to Statement Games, guys, please. Just go there and just do whatever you can over there. I don't know what they got going on, but maybe they have wrestling stuff going on or UFC. So go to statementgames.com and please support them. I don't want my buddy's website to get fucked because of this whole thing. All the sports shut down. What else? Stay tuned. Unfiltered Marriage coming up next. And that's it. We'll see you next Tuesday.